Listen, it's the C to the R-I, leave a nigga R-I. P, so I'm a G, so when I creep, nigga, on the hottest shit that y'all niggas seen since the sonar. A once in every 10-year average, just like the solar. Eclipse your boy, low-key focus on the next flip. And niggas wonder how I get bread. Take your pick, whether it's fucking with the bricks or I'm switching up shifts. The way I switch up my bitch, that's how I switch up my kicks. But you can catch me in the Ville, nigga, putting in work, dipping from the D's. Niggas on my back like a shirt. A hot boy in the shit, but my name ain't Twerk. But you can catch me in New Jersey Dubs, selling that twerk for sure. It's a no swag rap era. We should take it back. No snapback era. Do rag, fitted cap, backpack era. No more. Yo, y'all still tuned in there? Yes, sir. This is your boy Harlem Smiley. You are tuned in to the one, the only Dirt Gang TV. So, this is the Harlem Smiley story, man. And by the way, speaking of the Harlem Smiley story, y'all can go look it up right now. I finally put it on the playlist. Just like y'all asked. Y'all been put on the playlist, I put on the playlist. Some of the episodes is kind of mixed up a little bit, but for the most part, it's 90% in order. Other than that, y'all can go check that out. Another thing, video just dropped for the song Make Your Own Fate with the snippet on there of New York to Dago. Y'all go check that out, man. Check that video out, man. Just a little drone visual right there. What else? It was something else I had to tell y'all too. Oh, the Come On Son podcast. It's gonna be everything is in order. That's coming this week. Tales from a Harlem Crip out right now. And yeah, I know the slogan. You can't get this money when you in there sleep on the couch. It's early. If I'm up early, y'all could be up early. Come on, go do something productive, son. Come on, son. Come on.
Yikes. We did it again. Around the Clock Records. Sheesh. Dirt Gang. We got another one. Hey, y'all know what time it is, man. I'm on my own facts, the D unknown maps. Lit the fuse to the track.
I'm just a Brooklyn Crip from a Harlem set. Show some respect. If not, cuz, put it in check. I'm up next. This is your boy Harlem Smiley. You've been tuned into the one, the only Dirt Gang TV. So, before we get started, man, y'all know what time it is, man. And yeah, y'all don't be gigging on my shit. I got the repairman on the front of my shit, man. You know what I'm saying? It's early. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. Y'all don't like it? You know what you can do. Sugar, go fuck. Anyway, it's too early for that. But it don't matter what y'all smoking, whether it's that indica, whether it's that sativa, whether it's a hybrid, whether it's that Reggie Miller, the Reginald Jennings, the Reggie Bush. You want me to keep going? What's the black nigga, Reggie Jackson? You want me to keep going? Don't be smoking that in 2020. Y'all throat can't take the seeds and the sticks. It's 2020. Anyway, don't matter what y'all smoking out of, whether it's a Swish or Sweet, a Backwood, a Dutch, a Philly, a Whiteout, the Fonto, with the raw paper, of course, or the Bob Marley paper. For y'all who throw the grap in there, keep that to yourself. Don't pass me that blunt. My weed, I want all weed, no tobacco. If I want tobacco, I'll smoke a cigarette, motherfucker. Anyway, it's time for y'all to sync up, man. Light us up. So we at Joe's Crab Shack with it. So now at this time, I'm actually starting to hang out with the people that works at Joe's Crab Shack. I'm actually going out. So that night, it was very intriguing that night. I chilled with the boy Mike, smoked with the boy Mike, realized I was one of the very small percentage of weed smokers that was still smoking regular out there. Listen, the people who I hang around, we was out there smoking regular. Everybody wasn't out there smoking exotic. But at this time, you know, I'm hanging around a younger demographic. And by the way, I noticed with me uploading these stories to the playlist, I forgot to mention the years that we in right now. You see what I'm saying? So right now, we in 2015. Right now we in 2015. Just in case if you want to know what year we in the end of 2014, just hitting 2015 kind of ordeal. It's cold outside at this particular time. So boom. Damn, still off my train of thought. Anyway, so boom. Fucking oh yeah, we this is what we see what I'm saying? But fucking so yeah. So at this time, right, I'm going to work now, but I'm not buying no exotic weed. I brought an eighth from him. I smoked some of that at the train station. So I'm still buying my regular weed though. So me spending $40 for an eighth was a lot because I used to get 24 bags of regular for $100. You see what I'm saying? Or I could just go get the ounce. But I used to like mine's bagged up already. I could just take one bag out, sprinkle it in there, take the seeds, the sticks and seeds out, throw those away, have like a half a bag left. But anyway, with the exotic weed, it ain't broke up. It's mad hard to break up. You only rolling like 5 blunts for $40. For $40, I could roll up like 8, 9 blunts of regular. So it's a whole new demographic. But I'm noticing it's a bunch of people that work at Joe's Crab Shack that sell weed. It's like 4 different weed men inside of there, but they all got different exotic weeds. Nobody got regular weed. So I'm thinking in my head, me being a former weed seller and all that, thinking in my head, like, how the fuck is all of them eating right now? All right, so let me tell you about 4 of them, right? The white boy who I used to hang out around, he had 2 different jobs, and he sold weed, which I'm thinking in my head is, why do you need to, why do you need to do that? His weed, it was good. You see what I'm saying? But it was a little pricey. Then you had somebody else in there. They used to have the little $25, $30 quarters, but, eighth, excuse me. But at the same time, it wasn't as potent, but it was still better than the shit I was getting. I was smoking a regular. Then you had somebody else. And I'm not going to mention a lot of people's names in here because I don't know what these people doing with their lives. The names I am going to mention in here is good money. See what I'm saying? So, the other person that was selling weed inside of it, they was very inconsistent. Like, they would have a batch, and the batch would be fired, too. You would go back to them a day later, they ain't got no more. Then you would try to hit them up for the next 3 days after that. They still ain't got nothing to the next week. The 4th person worked a lot. They was there all the time. They was very consistent. Always had, the prices always had multiple options, but I just didn't know this person or whatever like that. So upon me chilling with these people now, I noticed. So we good to go. So remember I told y'all the old white lady sitting back watching everybody drink. She was watching the guests buy the other bartender shots and all that. So now the next week come up. We have a big team meeting inside of there. We don't see none of the bartenders except for the deaf dude and the small girl Katie and the tall buff dude Brad. That's the only 3 people we see inside of there. She done fired 4 other bartenders. Fired. 4 of them fired instantly. Not because they was drinking, but because she did a little investigation. They was in there stealing. Super fired. See what I'm saying? We're not going to get into too many details of why they fired. They was stealing. They fired. So then she asked, literally, who in here does not drink alcohol? And I'm looking around, and it's like 4 people raised their hand. Me and 3 other people. She looked at one of the other little girls. How old are you? She was like, I'm 20. Damn, you can't bartend. She looked at y'all too. Would y'all like to bartend? She was like, they was like, nah, we don't want to go back there. It's crazy back there. Then she looked at me. Man, you want to bartend? This time, I know how to make rum and coke. I know how to make gin and orange juice. That's it. That's it. I don't know how to make shit. I'm not a drinker. But I'm thinking in my head, like, why would she put somebody back there who don't drink? They don't know no alcohol. They don't know no drinks. At least a bartender should at least know the basics. Long Island iced teas, You know, shit like that. You know, old fashions, Bloody Marys, shit like that. You supposed to know. But I ain't none of that. Bloody Mary. You'd ask me to make a Bloody Mary, I'd have probably just put mad cranberry juice. Man, listen, it would have had cherries. Your shit would have been like a Shirley Temple with cranberry juice and vodka. That's what I would have made. Your shit would have been like a sweet and sour Mata. It would have been like anyway. Let's keep going. We got a can. It's too early for that shit. So I'm like, all right, it is what it is. I'm like, yo, I'm serving, but I'm making good money already. But I know every night when I leave, I got to tip the fucking bartenders out. I'm hitting them 20, 30, 40. And I'm thinking in my head, sometimes it'd be like 8 service here. Sometimes it'd be like 10 service here. But you do the math, them little 20s. And then on top of what you get for your actual guests. So now the math is starting to add up to me. But then I also know the bartenders is always like the last one to leave. We close at 2 o'clock in the morning. The bartenders sometimes don't leave at 3:30 in the morning. This was playing in the back of my head right now. Me saying yes, becoming a bartender, staying there at 3:30 in the morning is probably one of the best things that happened. Because I know y'all been waiting. Oh, where's the action coming in? Where's the action coming in? I couldn't skip no parts. This is where the action coming at. And you may see me do a little zip down on my notes. Because this one I actually had to write down notes for because so much shit happened in the row in these next 2 episodes that I actually had to write down the notes for these shit. So yeah, it ain't nothing fabricated, but I had to write down the notes for this so I didn't miss anything. And I had to put it in the row. Because people who worked here watched my YouTube, they gonna be like, yo, I forgot about Anyway. So, upon me doing that, right, we go back out to that same place that I can't think of the name. It's something brewery. That's right there. People who watch this, y'all know Deer Park, the outlets, and the front of the outlets where Joe's Crab Shack used to be at, they was building some other shit right now. It's another restaurant right across from there. It's like a bar. It's a bar, but they got rest. Anyway, I go with them that night. So now everybody's drunk, but everybody's looking a little different. I know how people starting to look when they on drugs. Everybody's starting to look a little different. That night, it was the deaf guy Schultz, my guy. It was the manager. We gonna call her Jay. It was the manager Jay. It was the server Tara. It was the other server Shannon. It was the other server Myron. It was the big light-skinned cook Aisha, me, and my man Mike. That's the crowd that was there that night. And the reason why I named these people specific like that is because as me sitting there and I'm peeping the game, I'm like, what the fuck going on in here? Me and Mike, you know, at this time, he's like, yo, I'm about to go to my car and go smoke. I'm like, fuck it, I'm about to go roll. So I go with him. I'm about to like, yo, I got a blunt. He like, what you got, that regular? I'm like, yeah. He like, man, just say that shit for later. We gonna smoke my shit. I said, fuck, I gotta start. You know what I'm saying? I said, yo, let me get an 8 for what you gotta get too, but I'm gonna save mine for the train station. I ain't gonna throw no weed away. So as we smoking his shit, I roll up another one and we just sitting in the car and we just smoking and we talking. So I'm like, yo, why does it look like everybody in there bugging out right now? Like nobody looks normal in there. What the fuck is going on? He like, yo, you new here, but you're not really new here. You already been here for some months already, so you just don't really go out with us like that. So he was like, I don't only really like, either like I don't really just sell weed. I sell other shit too. So I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna get into the details yet. But he like, yeah. So he like, everybody you see inside of there is pretty much on something right now. He was like, not that they all get it from me, but they on something right now. So he was like, me, I smoke weed sometimes I take Percocets. And this is the first white dude I ever met that said he take Percocets because his girl, she like wanted, she's like, I don't know. He said she's like borderline like one of them dominatrix. So, you know, he gotta have his stamina game right when he messing with her. See what I'm saying? So he said that's why he do it. But we going down the line of people in there that do what? So he gets to Shannon, the little white girl, the little bony white girl. Little bony white girl and shit. But she mad old. See what I'm saying? She not mad old, but at this time she older than me. She looked like she doing bad. She looked like she was doing she was like 45, 50 years old, but she was really only like 30, like 7 at this time. Like she was looking bad out there in these streets. He like, yo, but she's super cool though. He like, yo, she sniff coke. See what I'm saying? She do pills or whatever like that. I'm like, all right, whatever, you know, whatever. He was like, she's specific with the pills. She only do like uppers. Now at this time, I didn't know what the fuck was the difference between uppers and downers. I'm not doing that on here, but you know what I'm saying? For y'all drug heads or people who just just in tune with it, uppers, y'all know what it is. So that was her. So then the big black nigga Myron. So he in there, so he remind me so much of like, you know how people try to do that Bernie Mac voice? Who you with? He remind me of one of them cars. That's how he sound. Yo, Ben, what's good, my guy? What's good, my guy? Big, super tall black motherfucker, too. See what I'm saying? Bald head and shit. Yo, what's good, my guy? He's super cool, super funny, mad funny. But I knew I thought he smoked crack. I'm not even gonna lie, I thought he smoked crack. But he don't smoke crack. He sniffed coke. See what I'm saying? Whether he used to do back in the day, I probably would have bet my money he smoked crack. But nah, he didn't. He just sniffed cocaine. See what I'm saying? Then it was the big dude Brad. So I wasn't even gonna throw Brad shit on here, but who gives a fuck? We gonna get to that further down the episode. I never feared no big dude with muscles. But anyway, he was one of them big Sylvester Stallone. I'm sorry. Arnold Schwarzenegger looking motherfuckers. He was like one of those big white dudes like that. Big up top. But the nigga waist was mad small and shit. It's funny because girls used to always want to take pictures with this nigga and be like, this nigga will turn around and show us like real. Anyway, I can't say that on here, but y'all know just stuff that real grown men ain't supposed to do. Anyway, he like, yeah, he takes steroids. I'm like, I already know that already. But he like, yeah, you know, he also he take uppers. So when they be taking them steroids and then they be taking them uppers and shit, they be there. Because you know, if you take steroids, you still got to do some kind of lifting. You can't be taking steroids with no lifting unless you're going to be in there looking floppy, sloppy. See what I'm saying? You don't want to do that. So when you take the roids, you got to lift weights. In order for you to want to lift weights, you got to take uppers. Your girlfriend calling, hey, you want to come over? Man, fuck that. I'm with the bros. Man, fucking don't call me again. Fucking dumb shit like that. That's Brad. As y'all can tell, I really don't like Brad. Never did anyway. And we gonna get there. Then there was the little white girl T. We gonna call her T. I don't want to put her name on here like that because she's actually doing okay now in life. I don't know her situation as we gonna call her T. Now, she plays an intricate part in this because she does heroin. She does heroin. And when he told me that, it didn't dawn on me because it was wintertime. So it was cold outside. So she used to always wear long sleeves under her shirt. It didn't dawn on me until he said something. He was like, yeah, you never noticed, like you never seen her arms before. You will never see her arms unless, you know, y'all get close on that level like that. See what I'm saying? Like she was a white girl, you know, she had little boobs, blue eyes, but you can definitely tell it was, you know, it was something a little off. She was looking bad. She wasn't even that old, but she was looking bad out there in the streets. But you would never see her arms.
always sleeves. But it's wintertime. I'm not worried. You know, it's summertime. If you see somebody with the long sleeve shirt under their Joe's Crab Shack shirt, you like, nah, that shit look crazy out there in the streets. But it's wintertime. Long sleeves under your short sleeves, it didn't really look weird. But when he said it, I had to start peeping game. You see what I'm saying? So he like, yeah, she do heroin. You know, I don't sell no stupid shit like that or whatever like that. But, you know, that's what she do. And then it was the manager. Remember I told you the deaf dude, my guy Schultz, used to mess with the female manager there. See what I'm saying? We're going to just call her Jess. We just call her Jess. See what I'm saying? We're going to just call her Jess. Like yes, but Jess. Like how the Spanish people say, would you like another drink? Yes. It's too early for that. You know what I'm saying? So she sniffed coke. Now that was probably the biggest one that threw me off because she was just a training manager at this time, but she was in that conversion when she was moving up to a regular manager. So it's like, it's crazy because it's like he know all of this, and I'm baffled that all this drugs is just being slung around fucking Joe's Crab Shack it's crazy. And corporate gonna eventually find that out, but we're not gonna get too far ahead of the game. The very next day, it's not a week later, it's the very next day. I'm at the bar training with Brad, the big Arnold Schwarzenegger looking nigga. It's probably like 9:30 at night. Guess what night it is? It's $2 Tuesday. I'm training my first night, $2 Tuesday. Ratchet's in there. The white girls running around talking about, this ratchet table just tipped me $2 on the 43. Anyway, white people, we could call the black people ratchet, but don't let me, y'all better not be out there. I ain't gonna lie, this was new, so I didn't know what the fuck they was talking about. But anyway, this white girl walking there to the bar. I'm like, hey, how you doing? Brad's in the back, so I'm just greeting her. Hey, how you doing? Can I start you off with anything to drink? She like, hey, is Brad here? I'm like, yeah. He's in there. I think he ran to the back real quick. She's like, hey, can you just go get him for me real quick? So super nice. I'm like, yeah, I got you. I'm saying I'm gonna run him back, get him. Go in the back and get him. He comes out front. He's like, no. Ben, did you tell her I was here? Yeah, I told you was here, motherfucker. Wow. Yo, that's my ex. No. So he walks behind the bar. He's like, Jenny, what are you doing here? Ain't no Jenny, what am I doing here? I can't believe you. You old big muscles, small penis. And that's what she said too. She didn't say D, she said penis. You big muscle, small penis, broke BMW, I need my mother's money just to make it because I spend all my bartender money doing drugs. Yo, she was going in on him. She didn't give him a chance to say nothing. Jenny, come on, I'm at work. I don't care if you're at work. Everybody needs to know you're a piece of crap. Like she was trying so hard not to curse, but she was chewing him at the same time. You ever seen somebody get fully embarrassed at work without one curse word? That was like a dope Will Smith album she did to that man. What? Not one curse word. I couldn't believe it. She wasn't abbreviating or nothing. BS, nothing of that. She was just saying, penis, you're a piece of crap. Like that's what she was hitting him with. White people slang. The Will Smith album shit. No curse words, but still killing them. And my dumb ass like this. I ain't smoked no weed in like a couple of hours too. My dumb ass I'm like this. Ripping him to shreds. The crazy part about it was she found out that he was cheating on her with the small little white girl that was behind the bar, scared to death in the corner. Uh-oh, I done dropped my damn blunt. She was scared to death in the corner while that girl was there because she already knew. She done must have ran through that phone. So we gonna do a little zhoo, 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 zhoo. We gonna do a little rewind. Let's do a little rewind. This how dumb the little small white girl Katie is. That's the other bartender that he's messing with. She's the side girl, Katie. The whole time they been at work, she been texting the girlfriend back and forth shit. Oh, I've been messing with your man. he ain't coming back to you. He about to leave you. The whole time she texting the girlfriend back and forth, but she's working next to the nigga and not saying nothing. Not like, yo, your girl texting me. She must have ran through your phone, found my number. She texting me. What the hell's going on? None of that. She ain't saying none of that shit. Ultimate side girl, stupid shit. Because she wanted that #1 spot. She ain't want to be the side girl no more. She wanted the #1 spot. So, of course, she ain't going to tell a nigga what happened. She knew that whole setup move was coming. And she standing in the corner. You ever seen a pit bull, know they did some wrong shit, and you about to slap fire at them, and they're just shaking like Pookie in fucking New Jack City. Crazy. Ultimate side girl shit. And what does he do? He ends up wifing the side girl. Dumbass. Anyway, let's go back forward. So he goes out the back door. He needs to smoke a cigarette. Because now the whole restaurant and his restaurants, no, he just a nigga that takes steroids. As the girl said, big muscles, small penis ass nigga. Nah, she didn't say that because I would have jumped across that bar. You fucked up until you said nigga. Zucker. Nah, I'm only playing. I'm only playing. Y'all know I don't hit females. White, black, Asian. I don't hit no females. But I'd have called my sister to come over there. It's Zucker. Nah. It's too early for that. We're not doing that. So we finish up our little training session. See what I'm saying? I get up out of there, go home. I ain't make no money in tips. I'm like, what the fuck? I ain't know when I train behind the bar, I don't make no tip money. So now I'm like, damn, I made hourly wage. I ain't walk away with no tip money. I don't know if I want to do this bartender shit. Until I go in the next day. And I train with the deaf dude Schultz. Now it's Wednesday again. Guess what it is? All you can eat crab legs again. Who do I see? The black ladies. The black ladies like, oh, what are you doing behind here? Oh, I'm training to be a bartender. You about to be the bartender? You can make our category 5 hurricanes? Yeah. Y'all want to sit by the bar? Yeah. So now I'm still training. I'm not supposed to get no money. But what they do, they still tip me the $101. So my man Schultz, being that the cool dude he is, he could have kept that all in his pocket to himself. What'd he do? Nah, Ben, here you go. You keep that, and I'm going to just get the rest of the tips because I was going to bust you off a little something tonight anyway. You keep the whole $101 tip, and then you good. I could just keep my tips and be good money. He was white, but that's still real nigga shit. Good day. I'm like, I got to work here all day on Wednesday. So boom, Thursday, the weekend come by. I'm saying I do my training Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now my money is super short. So I'm done with my training. Manager come over there. Hey, Ben, you want to work $2 Tuesday as a bartender? So I'm like, fuck, I do want to work as a bartender, get this money in, but I don't want to work $2 Tuesday. But I'm thinking in my head, it's like, I might as well just work the shit and just get it over with. Thinking in my head, it's 3:30 in the morning. I got to leave 3:30 in the morning. All right, anyway. Then I got to jump on the train. Come on, son. $2 Tuesday. I'm the bartender closing. I'm working there. The server's closing. This Jamaican dude, Christian, which he's part of the LGBT community. No disrespect to nobody. Shout out to all y'all. It is yada yada. That dude is super funny. Jamaican dude. Christian's mad funny. Then I got the Spanish girl, Roxy, there. See what I'm saying? Shout out to Roxy. We in there at night. It's us two in there. It's a couple of the kitchen people in there. The manager in there closing. $2 Tuesday. Everybody frustrated. We in there getting doodle tips. I don't know where these people came from, but right before 11:30, well, we closed at 12 o'clock, but the dining room, then only the bar opened, the bar's area opened after from 12 to 2. So the servers, they gotta clean up and all that. 11:30 come in. White table coming. Now, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I'm new to this serving game and all that at this time, bartender game and all that. I really don't care. White table, black table, Asian table. I don't know who's the good tipping race at this point. You see what I'm saying? Me, I'm just trying to take my goal is to take as many tables as possible to get the most tips possible. That's it. If I could take 20 tables, you know, whatever that tally up to. It's better than just taking 10 tables. I wasn't thinking percentages and all that shit, but in a lot of restaurants, when you begin tip shitty all day and a white table walk in, you try to get that. So what happened was, it was the Spanish girl Roxy's turn. She wasn't up front. She was in the back doing some shit she probably wasn't supposed to be doing. The Jamaican dude is up front. He older. He a veteran server. I'm saying, oh, white table walk in. Let me bring him on to my table. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much he stole the table. But sometimes it's not a big deal. People don't make a big deal over it. But after getting tipped shitty all day and you finally see a white table walk in, nah, let me get that white table. Let me tell you how fucked up it is when you walk into a restaurant, right? Let's get off subject real quick. Black table walk in, white table walk in. 9 times out of 10, you know what that server is thinking? I want that white table. You know why? Because black reputation just got so much shitty in tipping, it's ridiculous. A black table walk in and a Spanish table walk in. 9 times out of 10, that server thinking, nah, I'm about to take that black table. Why? Because your Spanish table, y'all just known for tipping $5 and $10, regardless of how much. Not all. I done got a lot of big tips from Spanish people, especially the guys. They chilling. The English is good. You make the kids laugh. You gonna get a good tip. And you know, everybody don't deserve a good tip. Not saying that, but it's a lot of good servers out there, good bartenders. They deserve good tips. If your money's funny, it is what it is. Leave me a note on the back of the receipt. Tell me your money was funny. I couldn't tip you. I respect it. I'll be tight, but I respect it. Anyway, so Asian table and Spanish Asian table and white table walk in. You gonna take the white table. Asian table and black table walk in. I'm gonna take the Asian table. Oh, excuse me, not me. Y'all gonna take the Asian table. I'm speaking in context, right? Not about myself. But yeah, black people, Spanish people, we gotta start doing better out there. If Africans and Nigerians walk, listen, forget about it. It's too early for that. Listen, when I was in that game, I see dashiki. I love my black people to death. Y'all coming in with the dashikis and all that? Nah, I'm good. A lot of y'all got tax exempt, which means y'all not even paying the taxes on the food. Go get the manager. Take off my tax exempt. What the fuck is that, Yokoshima? That's what this says on your ID. Yokoshima? What the hell is that? I don't pay American taxes. How the fuck can I get this card? You got an extra one? Can I get one? You are not from Africa. No, you are from America. You have to pay taxes, punk beat. Anyway, it's too early for that. Testosterone running a little high. The Spanish girl come out and instantly like, yo, why you take my table? He like, what you mean? You was in the back. You know what I'm saying? I bet you if that was a black table, you would have took that table. He like, nah, I was gonna take the table regardless. That was a lie. If it ain't your turn, you ain't taking that table because that means you got to stay there longer. They arguing right in the middle of the restaurant. I'm like, what the? So the Spanish girl, I ain't gonna lie, she a little feisty. And him, this is a gay guy we talking about. He a little feisty himself. So she push him, he push her, she swings dink. So I'm like, Christian, no, you can't fight a girl. Like, come on, listen, regardless of your sexuality, you still a grown man and you like 15, 17 years older than her. And you got kids. So it wasn't like you regardless of your sexuality, you still got kids around her age. Come on, son, you can't be out here fighting her. Cause he was about to cock back. I ain't have enough time to get across that bar to grab him. I had to spit some words. So I'm thinking he good. That boy see that Heineken bottle? He cracks the Heineken bottle. Bing! oh, but I can cut this bitch. I said, no. You see the big light-skinned girl, Aisha, from the kitchen. The big light-skinned girl from Aisha. She comes to tackle this nigga. Dude. They cool. They cool. Super cool. You know, she on the other team. He on the other team. So they cool like that. She come tackle the nigga. Boo. I'm like, yo. He cocked me. He had that Heineken bottle. Her big ass came, boy. She was dodging chairs and now. I don't know if she was dodging chairs. I was fronting. But to think of a big light-skinned stud just running through the restaurant with the apron and shit on, dodging chairs, that shit is a movie. Nah, but she just took him down though. It wasn't like that. That shit it's funny in my head. This big bitch would have jumped over the bar. Nah, I see what I'm saying? Like, nah, we ain't doing all that. It's way too early for that shit. Then I'm going outside. I'm like, oh, this is crazy. Long story short, you know who ended up getting fired? Not the girl. The dude. The Jamaican nigga fired. Instantly fired. And me personally, I couldn't understand it. She pushed him first. He pushed her back. Yeah, he wasn't supposed to do that. She snuffed him. Yeah, he broke the bottle and cocked back. Big Aisha had to come grab him up, but he fired, she not. Anyway, listen. It's not a man's world. I be trying to tell you that shit ain't true. Y'all motherfuckers is crazy. Anyway. All right. So. Listen. Let's shout out to Aisha, man. You know what it is? She remind me of Baby D so much. She was big. She was light-skinned. She was a stud. And the reason why I even bring her up too is because, listen, y'all see Big Aisha out there in Long Island. Don't play with that girl. That girl is not nothing to play with. Because now, $2 Tuesday come back up again for the next week. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Big Aisha is from Amityville. If I'm not mistaken, I think Big Aisha is from Amityville. She in there, her homegirl's in there, but she in the back working. But I'm serving the family. She like, yo, man, my family coming in here. Can you take care of them? It's $2 Tuesday. It is what it is. I know I'm about to get the $5 tip. It is what it is, but it's Big Aisha. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. To all the people in that restaurant, she probably would have been the only one that could have gave me the matchup. Big Aisha. She was big, son. She, low key, she could have, I would have told people she was my twin and they would have believed that shit. She was big. She was light-skinned. Her clothes probably would have been a little too big for me, but nah, I ain't gonna do that to Aisha. Shout out to Big Aisha, man. I seen her get dressed up one time like a girl. She probably made it up to like a 5.6. Anyway. She chilling. I'm serving a family from Amityville. $2 Tuesdays come up. It's a another big girls just coming there. They from Wyandanch. Now, I'm in there serving with my guy, Kyle. Shout out to my guy, Kyle. Shout out to the Passport gang out there in Amityville, man, that's out there just going around everywhere, man. Shout out to y'all. Now me, I don't know none of these. I don't know none of them. I'm just like, damn, it's just a big group of big girls out here drinking $2 Hurricanes. Mad we ain't doing $2 Hennessy's, eating up all the $2 shrimps and fried pickles. You imagine what that breath gonna smell like later? Anyway. So I'm like, yo, what is going on in here? He like, yo, those big girls right there, they from Wyandanch. And the other girls is from Amityville. I'm like, yeah, I'm serving Aisha and the family right now. He like, yeah, but these bitches don't like each other at all. He was like, damn, why they had to come meet up at this restaurant. Now, he had just told me that like 2 months ago, this same shit had happened at Applebee's. So people from Amityville don't get along too much with people from Wyandanch. I don't know if it's still like that right now, but at least for the female part, it happens. So as I'm serving the table, now I'm starting to hear the girls talk about the other girls that's over there. They probably like 20, 30 feet away from each other. So next thing I know, I go in the back, I come to the front, I see the girls getting up from the table and they walking outside. So now this is my table now. So you know me, I'm thinking in my head, I don't give a fuck who family y'all is. Y'all getting up. Y'all better pay for all these $2 hurricanes and this $2 shrimp and shit y'all ate. So I tell one of the girls, like, yo, what's going on? Y'all all right? Y'all leaving? You know, y'all still got to pay y'all bill. She like, nah, we not going nowhere. These bitches out here talking shit. You know what I'm saying? One of them want to fight my cousin. So she slaps like $60 on the table and just dips outside. Now, they bill's probably like $43. I know they ain't leaving me no $17. So, man, it is what it is. But at this point, she done said fight. You done see them people going out there. I know what's going on. Kyle know what's going on. But it's a restaurant, so it's not like too many people out there know what's going on. So what? Next thing you know, they outside, and then you see the big girl Aisha, big apron on, coming from the back. This bitch got the kitchen knife in her hand. Oh no, so I wasn't even gonna go outside to watch. But when I seen her come from out the back with the kitchen knife, somebody must have went and told her or something, called her or something. She went out there with the kitchen knife with that filthy apron on. That apron was filthy, by the way. Ew, you gonna give somebody E. coli with that apron. So I followed her out there. By the time I got out there, all you seen was wigs flying, stomach and rolls, titties. I mean, like, you seen just like this big drawers, thongs. Like, I have never in my life seen like a 7-on-8 big girl, Amityville, big girl versus Wyandanch fight in my life. I've never seen a Royal Rumble of Long Island big girls in my life. It was like watching Kane, The Undertaker, The Big Show, Bam Bam Bigelow. Yeah. It was just a lot of girth out there. We're gonna call it girth. There was a lot of girth out there. A lot of girth and girdles out there. So I mean, my man Kai, he like, yo. I'm like, yo, Aisha, no. And she's going with the knife, but it's like she throws the knife, hand. She just go over there, baby D mode. Zaka. I ain't even gonna lie, the fights was just a lot of pulling hair and all that shit. But when Baby D got out there, you just see bitches start like this. Zoo. She was just out there. I said, oh no. You Wyandanch bitches better run. Baby D is here. I swear, she was the only, like, they was big girls, but they wasn't studs. You big studs, you can't be out there fighting regular girls. Y'all can't be fighting dudes neither. You gotta fight, like, I don't know. Fight yourselves. That's it. Fight y'all anyway. Damn, it's too early for that. Baby D out there. Needless to say, she done ran out there with the kitchen knife, threw that on the floor. Police get there and all that. They take a couple of them to jail. She go to jail. She fired. That's the end of Aisha. I go home that night. Now I'm thinking in my head, as annoying as $2 Tuesday is, it's action on $2 Tuesday. You know how fast the rest of the night went talking and laughing about that shit? $2 Tuesday is, it's low tips, but it's fun as a motherfucker in here. And don't worry, tomorrow's Wednesday. I'm about to make up for it. Let's get in here with this all-you-can-eat crab legs on Wednesday. See what the black lady's talking about. It's all good. Of course they coming in. And they tip me good. That's the only thing that happened exciting that week. You know what I'm saying? Brad got embarrassed and all that. So, you know, we zipping through. So at this time, it's like Mike is around, but Mike's not around. And my money is getting so good that it's to the fact that now it's like I'm seeing him every couple of days, and I'm buying a little apes off of him and all that. The apes off of him every couple of days and shit. But I'm still buying my regular. So at this time, I'm thinking in my head, like, with the money I'm spending on regular and what I'm buying from him, I'm spending more than what I normally spend. You see what I'm saying? I'm spending almost double a week. But at the time, you already know when you start making double the money you was making anyway, you know, you're gonna start smoking more than usual. So that's pretty much exactly what happened. I'm just starting to smoke more because I'm making more money. You see what I'm saying? And it's like every weekend come up, I'm going with them to these places and we going out. So I was like, now I'm starting to notice that these motherfuckers are doing drugs. Mike got multiple jobs. So at this point, it's like, I'm like, should I start grabbing more from him? Should I start grabbing less? So I see him one day and I'm like, yo, how much is the ounce? So he like, I can give you the ounce. He like, I can give you the ounce for $2.50. So at this time, I'm thinking in my head, right? I'm going to the weed spot, getting 100. I'm getting 24 bags for 100. But then I'm seeing him like every 2 days, and I'm getting like eighths. So I'm getting like 3 eighths a week, which is 40, 40, 40, 120. So I'm spending $220 a week, and the 24 bags not a full ounce. I'm pretty much smoking for $220. I'm smoking like maybe like 32 grams. You see what I'm saying? So I'm thinking I can get 28 grams, add $30 to that. I might as well just start smoking exotics. You know what I'm saying? Makes sense. I don't want to spend no $250 a week on weed because I know I can make an ounce last me for a week or whatever like that. But I don't want to spend $250 a week on weed. I have never done without like actually going to like sell weed and re-up. I have never spent $250 a week on weed for my own just smoking purposes, like at this time, like ever. You see what I'm saying? So, but it's making sense though. I'm doing the math in my head. It's literally an extra $30. Me an extra $30 with the job I'm working right now. It's not that hard to make up the extra $30. So I do what any normal person would do. I grab that ounce from him, then I go smoke a blunt, and then I start pondering what's going on. You see what I'm saying? Because it's the first time I can literally say I brought an ounce of exotic weed, period, and then brought an ounce of like some really, really good weed for me just to like smoke. Like when I was buying ounces of weed, it wasn't for me just to smoke. Like, oh, here's my birthday. Let me give me an ounce just to smoke. Like, nah. I would get an ounce to sell some and then smoke some, but this was the first time, like, ever. Regular weed, I would go there, yeah, let me get 32 bags kind of shit, see what I'm saying? You know, good money for me to smoke. But other than that, though, we talking about exotics. There wasn't no whole bunch of names running around. This was just exotics, see what I'm saying? Next week come up. We have a team meeting on Monday. Looking around. Other people whose names I didn't mention, she had fired like 5 more people. Stealing on the job. So now this is letting me know that they got some kind of investigation out right now. I ain't been in there long enough to figure out how to steal. I'm not asking how to steal. I don't want to know. This money is good enough to where you motherfuckers shouldn't really be in there stealing. See what I'm saying? It's not like kitchen people like eating food and stealing like lobsters and crab legs and nah, that's not none of that. This is literally like servers and bartenders stealing money, which I still at this time don't know how the fuck are they trying to like steal money and get away with it, but I know that they not getting away with it. But I noticed the people who they fired was all the people who that was selling weed. And then there was 2 more in addition people with that. So the only person that's still there that sell weed is Mike. But Mike work 2 different jobs. So it's like Mike is one of the people to where he always got weed, but it's hard to catch up to him. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, I'll be there in 15 minutes. 2 hours pass by, yo, my fault, I had some shit pop up. Shit like that, see what I'm saying? So, at this time, it's mad people because they know I be with Mike, see what I'm saying? They be seeing us in the car together smoking and shit. Yo, Ben, you see Mike? Can you hit him up for me? Can you hit him up for me? So this one day I hit him up. He was like, yo, I'm out of town. I'm in Jersey. See what I'm saying? So he like, I ain't going to be able to get over there. So this was Monday night. Right after they had the meeting and all that, telling people, yo, you know, listen, y'all stealing, we on to y'all. It's simple. See what I'm saying? So I still got the ounce. not the full ounce, but I got the ounce. So this one girl like, damn, I just needed 20. So I was like, yo, I got a little extra weed. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you a 20. And she like, oh, all right, good looks. See what I'm saying? Sell her the 20. You know what I'm saying? So now that night come up. We standing outside, it's closing. We usually stand out back. I go to roll me up a blunt. My man Kyle out there waiting for his ride. He like, yo, I can smoke with you. I ain't even got no buzz. Nigga Mike can come through. He's like, I just needed an eighth. I'm like, yo, I got an eighth for you. You need an eighth. So he like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, I got Mike shit. You know what I'm saying? So sell him an eighth out of that. You know what I'm saying? So the next day come up. Now it's $2 Tuesday again. So now Tuesday come up, right? So I'm not mentioning my guy too much in here because he got positive shit going on in his life right now. So I'm not going to mention him too much in here. Funny motherfucker too. I'm mad that I didn't put him in these series. But, you know, when people doing different shit in their life, you got to, I don't like putting people shit out there right there. But we going to call my man Trav. So now my man Trav he works at Joe's Crab Shack too. Now he a little blood nigga, a little super funny blood dude. See what I'm saying? So Tuesday come up and it's this one drunk dude in there. He's talking to one of the other bartenders. So now I'm serving. I'm not bartending at this time. So he in there. So he's asking me like, yo, Ben, what's good? When you coming back here? You see what I'm saying? So he was saying something. He was like, yo, you should come back here, blood. You see what I'm saying? You know, oh no, that's he said you should take the shot, blood. I'm like, yo, don't call me blood, son. He like, wow. I'm like, nigga, I'm Crip. Don't call me blood. See what I'm saying? So he like, oh shit, my bad. See what I'm saying? So the girl bartender looking at me because like she know me from outside of the Joe's Crab Shack. So I'm not gonna put her name out here neither. She doing good in life right now too. See what I'm saying? So she know me from outside of Joe's Crab Shack or whatever like that. So she telling him, so when she heard him say it, when she heard me say that, she like, no, don't call him blood. So she already know what it is. See what I'm saying? I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm like super Crip, but she already know my attitude. She already know my past. She done seen me put in work already before. So she like, no, don't call that nigga blood. See what I'm saying? So he like, nah, you know, ain't no disrespect like that. See what I'm saying? I know a couple of my niggas is, you know, they Crip or whatever like that. I ain't got no problem with Crip. It's these other little blood niggas that be on Long Island that be getting crazy. So as he's talking to me, my man Trav, he's hearing the whole thing. So I go over there. I know Trav blood. Trav know I'm Crip. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that, you know, I'll be out there displaying. The rest of the restaurant don't know, but it is what it is. So I'm like, yo, what is this nigga talking about? See what I'm saying? Because at this time, it wasn't too much blood on blood violence going around out here. So he like, nah, that nigga's a hat. So he like, I'm like, nigga, what set you from? Ain't you with them niggas? Because I'm not even gonna lie, I don't have that much experience with like blood niggas on Long Island. So I'm thinking like, if it's blood niggas that's from towns that's right near each other, I'm thinking that they from the same set. See what I'm saying? Well, they not. He like, nah, them niggas is all hats. He like, I really don't fuck with them niggas. And I'm trying to remember what set he said he was from. But he was like, nah, they hat, but they boy right there, he's from Bloodstone Villain. He's a villain. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, Travis some kind of Pyru. I'm trying to remember what I don't know if it was 5'9" Pyru. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't want to no, that's 5'9" Brim. That's the hat niggas. I don't know which Pyru it was. It could have been Treetop. I don't want to put the wrong shit out there, but I forgot what. But he wasn't Brim and he wasn't Bloodstone Villain. And the reason why I know this too is because as I'm talking to him, I just see the one blood nigga I'm talking to. This nigga just get up for a seat and was like, ha ha ha. And just grabs the fucking bottle and just cracks the nigga. Bing! So I didn't even see the other two people at the bar that was with him. So it's basically three 5'9" brims or hats, if you want to call them. There's 3 hats and there's one nigga from Bloodstone Villain. And he cracks the nigga from Bloodstone Villain over the head. Bing! And then they just fucking just, you know what I'm saying? Think, drag him outside. Think. See what I'm saying? Next thing you know, the dude who got busted in the head with the bottle, he comes back inside and he just like, he's leaking. And then you hear, that's the nigga, the hats niggas pulling off and all that. My thing, you set it on somebody inside of the restaurant, ding the nigga out, it's 3 of y'all, it's one of him. See what I'm saying? Trav, and then the Trav dude, that's why I know he not from Bloodstone Villain. Cause he was like, if that was my man's, them punk niggas, like I would have just had to go to destroy them niggas. But he was like, that's why I don't fuck with the hats. He was like, because the hats are like, he like, for some reason, like the same thing happened to my brother. They was cool with my brother's blood. They was cool with my brother. Next thing you know, they did some snake shit and just turned on him. He was like, that's the reason why I don't fuck with hats. He was like, but if I was one of the Stones, my nigga, I would have had to go help the nigga and shit, work or not. But, you know, in the blood shit, not really my business. I didn't ask the nigga, well, was you really still supposed to go help the nigga? But when it's blood on, Crip on Crip violence, and you from a whole nother set that's not neither one of them two, you just stay out the shit. Fucking $2 Tuesdays. It's going down on $2 Tuesdays. I listen, I don't know what else y'all want me to say. Besides, I'm just a Brooklyn Crip from a Harlem set. Show some respect. If not, cuz, put it in check. I'm up next. This your boy Harlem Smiley, man. You've been tuned in to the one and only Dirt Gang TV. So like I told y'all, man, the Harlem Smiley stories is out right now on a playlist, man. Some of the episodes is kind of mixed up a little bit when I was uploading it. I forgot to put them in certain slots, but you know, y'all will get it. They up there. They all up there. Y'all been asking for it. It's done. Tales from a Harlem Crip is out right now, man. So if you rock with your boy, y'all go stream that on any platform y'all want, except for SoundCloud. That new video is out right now. The new drone video is out right now, man. Make Your Own Fate. And then at the end of that, it's a snippet of some new upcoming music, New York to Dago. So yeah, man, it's a couple of things working out there, man. I know, listen, y'all know where I was at. I was in Vegas for the last week. You know, I did a couple of little lives out there for y'all. The Vegas blog is up right now. I was playing that Nipsey in the background, so it didn't get it. So they copyrighted it, but I'm gonna leave it up there, man. Because if it's anybody worth me losing money for, it's Nipsey Hussle, man. Rest in peace, man. You see what I'm saying? Other than that, y'all know what it is, man. Y'all subscribe to the channel, man. Y'all hit the notification bell because y'all know we don't have no set schedule, man. And y'all know what it is. Hit the like button. It's the thumb. Turn it from white to blue. And if not one, put up 2, man. It's always Dirt Gang, man. We always rolling, man. And it's always 9th Street, you heard?